Hey there, Retro fans! Welcome back to RGF Retro Game Force. And in this video I'll bring the retro grabs back to the channel and I will show you what items did I got in this month of June 2019. So guys, as usual, stay tuned! So to start this video, I will start with the Nintendo Entertainment System purchases. And yeah, I have here High Speed, a pinball game for the NES. Actually, pretty fun game and actually very good graphically. So yeah, good way to start. I love my pinball games, especially on the 16-bit and also 8-bit era, because they are not trying to be realistic, they are trying to be fun. And yeah, I think this one achieves it, which is good. Secondly, I got here the NBA basketball from Tecmo NBA basketball, and this one is came up later on the NES life cycle, and it's a very cool game, a very good looking game, but still you have a lot of flickering on the screen, but you have a lot of technical wonders because you have cutscenes. And yeah, it's a cool looking game and it's licensed NBA, so you have the name, the real name of the teams and the players. Yeah, cool stuff. Third place, I got here Balderdash, and this one is actually pretty fun. It's a bit like Dig Dug. So you have to be careful not to be smashed by the rocks, and it's actually a pretty fun game. It's a bit like puzzle adventure game, and yeah, heavily recommended. Actually pretty fun, and the music is not bad too. And the last game for the NES, I got here Swords and Serpents. I was a bit disappointed with this one. It's a kind of a first-person shooter, but it's not a shooter, it's an RPG. But of course, 8-bit RPG with lack of colors, this doesn't look so great nowadays. Maybe when it was out, it was considered to be very in front of its time, but now it's not so fun to play, I can tell you. But yeah, cool addition to my collection. Now jumping for the 16-bit of the Sega consoles, the Sega Mega Drive, I got here PGA Tour Golf 2. A golf game licensed by PGA Tour with real golf players and everything, with statistics. Yeah, if you like golf, I think back then this was a cool game to have. Nowadays you have better options, but anyhow, also a good addition to my collection. It came complete, so nothing to complain of. Now, another NBA game that I got was Team USA Basketball, licensed with the Dream Team. Just this picture pays the cost of this game, because wow, this is huge. This is the best basketball team ever from my point of view. And also from Electronic Arts, I understand what they are trying to do here, national teams and everything with the Dream Team, but playing this game is not really fun, so this game actually didn't age so well. But anyhow, another addition to my 16-bit Mega Drive collection. And last but not the least, for the Mega Drive, I got here Ferrari, a Ferrari licensed game, Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge from Flying Edge. And yeah, it's a F1 Formula 1 game. You have better options, better games on the Mega Drive, but it's not that bad. I played the game, and except for the engine noise that it's really annoying, it's not a bad game. It plays well, it has good frame rate, so yeah, why not? It was so cheap. Good addition for my 16-bit Sega Mega Drive collection. Now jumping for the Super Nintendo, I got here Waterworld, Kevin Costner movie. I don't know if you remember, I watched this back in the days. Yeah, I didn't play so much of this game until now, but I tried it out, and it was a boat race and fight So I have to shoot other boats, but I have no chance, so I have to run away and find items and stuff. It didn't look so bad graphically, and the music was not sounding bad, but yeah, if it's only that, it looks like it's a bit boring. So anyhow, it was very cheap, so here it is, Waterworld for the Super Nintendo. And the second game I got for the Super Nintendo needs no introduction, so Castlevania 4. I didn't have this one, and yeah, it was cheap. So I was looking for it, but I never got a good price for it. And when I saw this one, I had to grab it. So here it is, Castlevania 4, a true classic on the Castlevania franchise. Still on Super Nintendo, but now I got some Japanese Super Famicom. I got Art of Fighting. Yes, Art of Fighting. I also have it for the Neo Geo AES. It's a great game, by the way. I love my Art of Fighting games for every platform. I absolutely really love this game. If you don't know, I did a review for the Neo Geo AES. I will leave the link here on the description below. Yeah, it's a great game. Another game that I got was Mystic Quest. I had this one already, but this one came in this package. This was a package of Japanese games from the Super Famicom, and yeah, always good because I love the artwork of these Japanese RPGs anyhow. But I have the PAL version, but only the cartridge, so this one is actually, yeah, cool to have. Now a cool looking game is Super Tetris 2 plus Bombliss. Yeah, it's Tetris, but it comes with a special game, this Bombliss. So yeah, actually enjoy the cartridge and the artwork and the readiness. Yeah, so why not? Another game from the Neo Geo era was Fatal Fury. So I got Fatal Fury here for the Super Nintendo, or in this case Super Famicom. And yeah, it's also a game I quite enjoy, and it's some game I also have for the Neo Geo AES, and I need to do a revisit or review because it's actually a pretty good game. I was trying to fight against Street Fighter 2. And I think it actually achieved moderate success, this Fatal Fury. Nice looking artwork, by the way. So, cool stuff. And last but not least, a strange Japanese games, because you know, these Japanese games, they are always a bit strange. So I have here, yeah, a game with food on the cover. And it looks like, I didn't try the game yet, but it looks like it's a Puyo Puyo game. So yeah, it came with this package, and this was a very good price I got from this package, and this was yes, there. So yeah, here it is. I even don't know the name of this game, which is interesting. I need to translate it, but yeah, if you guys know the name of this game, please let me know in the comments. Now going for the 32-bit systems, I got here for the Mega Drive 32X the 36 Great Holes. Yeah, strange name, but this is a golf game starring Fred Couples 33-6. Okay, good. Anyhow, moving forward. Yeah, this is a golf game that has some cool animations on it with 3D renderings, and you can play it until 8 players. In this game came actually complete, so I have the game and the manual, they are inside. So yeah, it was a cool addition, and actually this was also pretty cheap. I was not chasing this one, of course, but if you find it with a good price, you will take it. Anyhow, it's a 32X game, and I love my 32X. So here it is, 36 Great Holes. Still on the 32-bit systems of Sega, I have here for the Sega Saturn Johnny Bazooka Tone, and this one is, yeah, it says here it gets good reviews, good rates, but I feel this game a little bit it's strange to play, so the controls are not so tight. It's a bit difficult to play the game. It looks great. See, it's a 2D platform game. It fits perfectly the Sega Saturn, but I find it very strange to play nowadays. But anyhow, I found it cheap there in the market and I got it, and it comes up with a free audio CD, so why not? It's a good addition to my big, already huge Sega Saturn collection. Next one, what is considered to be the best football soccer game on the Saturn is Sega Worldwide Soccer 98. I absolutely love the 97 entry because yeah, I played this back then. I also played this one, but this one is more or less the same game as 97 with new music and yeah, they added clubs, but it's basically the same game with some enhancements, but still good to have. Manual inside CD, so it's complete. Here it is, Sega Worldwide Soccer 98. Still on the Saturn, I got here a Japanese game that also came in US and Europe, Burning Rangers from Sonic Team, a 3D shooter. It's a different game, so you actually are a firefighter from the future, and it came up with transparencies and great visuals from the Saturn, of course. And yeah, it's a very good game. I find it very cool to play. And the Japanese game came here with this, with of course the game, the CD game, and with a plus, which is the soundtrack. Well, 4 tracks. And by the way, the soundtrack of this game, well, it's a Sonic Team game, so soundtrack of Burning Ranger is awesome. So cool stuff. Now a game that is not so retro. The rest of the games are also not so retro, but I have to mention because they are becoming old, you know. Titanfall for the Xbox 360 is a great looking game, if not the best graphical achievement on the 360, and it was so cheap, so I had to grab it. I have to try it. I didn't try it yet, but I saw some videos of it, and the graphics, they look absolutely great, so yeah, let's see. Now for the PlayStation 3, I got here Virtua Fighter 5. I'm a big fan of Virtua Fighter, so Virtua Fighter 5 was a game that I didn't had. So yeah, I have to try it out. I didn't try it yet, but it's Virtua Fighter, so I know what to expect. And yeah, love the franchise. Also for the PlayStation 3, I got Dragon Age 2. I played this one, I believe, already on the Xbox 360, but it came in the same package. So yeah, I didn't try it yet, but yeah, I think it's a great game. And since I got Virtua Fighter 5, I also got Tekken 6. And Tekken 6 is looking great. I already tried the game, looks great, plays great. Tekken, let's whoop some asses. You know, there is a channel in YouTube called Deckard Games, and he's a big fan of PlayStation Vita, and I'm also. So if you don't know the channel of Deckard Games of the Vita, I will put his channel here in the description below, so you can check out his passion for the Vita. And yeah, so I also like the PlayStation Vita, and I got this God of War collection with God of War 1 and God of War 2. This was when everything started here for Kratos on the PlayStation 2, and yeah, you can play it on the go now with God of War collection. Also for the PlayStation Vita, I got the FIFA 15, and yeah, this is FIFA on the go, so pretty cheap, why not? Also for the PlayStation Vita, I got, and I still didn't open it, I got Night Trap, a classic from the Sega CD that was released specifically for the Vita with limited run. So yeah, why not have Night Trap for the PlayStation Vita? I didn't buy it new, I bought it second hand, and I really got a good price for it. So why not get this classic on the collection? So yeah, here it is. So this was it. This was the games that I got in June this year, and I hope... What the hell? No! Damn! Hell no! This was the games, not these two stuff that these are not video games, this is whatever it is. And this was the games that I got in June this year, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as usual, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy, and until the next video, bye bye!